I am an anxiety prone person, subject to depression as well. Of all the diseases in the world, anxiety is the greatest one because it doesn't let you sit comfortably. It creates disturbances in your mind and you are all the time looking for misfortune falling your way. I'll give some examples of anxiety prone behavior. So one has to close the doors of the house, front doors of the house at night. I have always done that. I have closed the doors all by myself and not allowing my family members to close the door, for fear that they might leave it open and some mishap may occur. Similarly, while pumping water up to the water tank on the roof, it is again I who does all these things. I don't allow other people to run the motor and fill up the overhead tank. I think these are issues of trust deficit. I don't have trust in any other person that he will do the same thing with perfection. But lack of trust itself doesn't create many problems because you may isolate yourself and may consider that this is not your job, other people will do it. However, these are very disturbing kind of activities if left upon others to do. Therefore, I always do things all by myself and pride myself that I am self-dependent. Having suffered through anxiety all my life, I later on thought that I should do something about it, and I started entrusting work and responsibilities to my children. I entrusted the closing of the door to my daughter, although she sometimes forgets to close the doors, lock the doors, but then nothing untoward has happened, and now she has learned to remember to close the doors. Therefore, a single instance of trust shows that if you trust others, your anxiety will be lessened. Similarly, in pumping water overhead in the tank, I have entrusted this responsibility to my granddaughter and she does it beautifully. Once or twice some damage may have occurred, but the occurring of this damage is inconsequential in relation to the kind of relief that I have felt. One more instance of anxiety production is here for me to relate. My granddaughter was to seek admission in the first year at Udaipur, which is some 45 kilometers from our place. I was strictly opposed to this because she will have to travel from here to Udaipur, then go by tempo or auto to the college and then come back again riding an auto and then come back to Nathdwara by riding a bus. I was apprehensive that there might be rains, there might be some mishap and other things, and therefore where would she be if she was not able to reach home? However, she was so adamant that I had to relent to her request and she got admitted in Udaipur. But then everything went on well. She was able to go there. She was able to take auto, take it back, come back by riding a bus, and everything was all right. I think this is another instance of developing trust in someone. So if you trust someone, then there won't be any anxiety. If you don't trust, you are creating many more problems for yourself.